Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. I wanted to stop by. Yeah, I made a blue band in episodes. I don't know exactly what I'm doing for my pan. Blah 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 blah. For the pattern, but I got a rough idea what I want to do. So I'm gonna start with. Yeah, I'm thinking green border. Purple diamonds. And then. I like that a lot, actually. The blue breeze pattern. And also we get to keep this, so I should probably move these. Since they'll always exist. So I'll put them in here. Now then, there's a very good reason I'm not using this on my enchanted shield, since I'll need to remake it if I do, because crafting does not keep enchantments. Now we have our fancy shield. Oh, it's literally called Blue Shield now. That will enchant. Oh, that's the pattern. And yeah, I got an idea for this one. Wingard. That's not how you spell God! Yeah, now we got a fancy banner pattern, and oh, that actually translated pretty well! A lot of, like, you lose a lot of details whenever you do it, especially, like, if you do a, like, color fading one, that tends to really get lost in translation, for the most part, especially if it's subtle. But no, that looks really good! And it's still enchanted! But with that out of the way, yeah, that was just a little thing to... Okay, good, that was just lag. Been experiencing a lot more of that throughout the series. I've been experiencing a lot of oddities throughout the series. Things that don't normally come up when I play Minecraft. That did close, right? Yes, okay. But what we're actually here for today is gonna need some sugar cane because, yeah. Oh, frig, this is fully grown. Oh, right, I have Depth Strider on these boots. What level am I? What level is it? That's only 2. That goes higher. But we're doing a potion brewing episode, and I looked it up, and speed is sugar. Jump boost is what needs to be average foot, so I'm not gonna be... Oh, I need to go trade a bit, though. I need to go trade some redstone and glowstone. And yeah, I don't think this session is gonna be... So, like, the next 3+ episodes. It'll be after the next 3 episodes minimum, because I know I want to get at least 3 episodes done, and I know how I'm gonna do it. But, I'll put some sugar in here. We got the gunpowder we need, because I don't want to make a ton of potions that need to be thrown. A ton of splash potions, I don't want to do that. But, definitely some stuff I do very much want to do, so we're gonna head over once I grab my emeralds because I already. Holy frig! How many levels did that take off me? Like I knew I would need a lot of levels to set this to like make my new shield, but I didn't realize with that many. Dang, dang, dude. You know, now we have a very cool. I really like that. Oh, that's actually so good. I love that actually. Oh, I realized something we could have done instead, though, with the enchanted golden apple we got, which I'm slightly regretting, but I'll leave it. I'm not gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back and make a new one because I do like this one more anyway. Because I've been not losing much. So I need some glowstone. I need to bring out my notes, and I need a lot of redstone. And I need to bring up my notes so I can double check which one does which. I'm going to need mostly glowstone. So I'll max out my trades there, and then we're gonna just build up. Then fortune go! Also, I don't know what you're supposed to use for that, because apparently that was incorrect. Yeah, no, we need glowstone dust for this episode. Because it's the potion brewing episode. We're finally getting around to potion brewing. It's only been many episodes. Now then, let's get to the basics. You're obviously going to need a brewing stand and blaze powder. So, first of all, we're going to go with how you change potions, as there are 4 items in particular, and I actually want to take these out because these are potion materials. And how do I make... I'm not going to make any potions that need it, but fermented spider eye, sugar, and mushroom. Keep that in mind because a lot of potions use other potions to get twisted by using fermented spider eyes in them. But the first potion I'm gonna make actually I'm gonna keep these on me entirely. And we're gonna need to harvest some melons as well. Actually no, we already have the melons harvested, but we're gonna need a few melons. I'll just take the full stack with me. We're gonna need some gold, because we need to make glistening melons. That's not where I keep my gold. And you know what? I think it's a little more fitting if I swap these. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I actually need to break this down into nuggets. Oh, I've made too many. Way more than 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how many I need. I need to just break it all down. You know what? I'm gonna bring that over to the farm real quick. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so worried. I have more gold than I know what to do with. Regular melons can go back here, but the glistening melons actually, I don't believe they're food, and even if they had, you wouldn't want to use them for food. Yeah, I guess we can find out on the way out, because I want to just quickly drop these gold nuggets off at the XP farm before I can forget. Doing a little bit of science. Also, does Death Rider affect swim speed? Because dang, that was quick. Ah! I'll take that. And we're heading back home. I really ought to take that mushroom down at some point. Like, we even have silk touch, so if we wanted to actually like get mushroom blocks, we can do that now, because that's what you need for that. Albeit the like under and insides of mushrooms you can't actually get, so the outside texture will be on the full like way around. So like you won't get this bit of the mushroom if you do that. You only get this side all around. Okay, geez, I'm going quick as I can. No, you cannot eat the glistening melon. I mean, you won't want to anyway for several reasons. And I just realized we haven't listened to either of those discs that we got. So you know what? Screw it, we're putting one in while we get to work. Ominous yet fitting. And I'm gonna start with strength potions. Or it sounds like very mystical, I guess, is the way to put it. Now then. Let's get into potion effects. First off, you'll need a water bottle, and then the first thing you need is a water bottle. Use that water. Oh, well, potions are done. And yeah, I'd like a lot of potions of strength too. I probably shouldn't have made 2 of these, but oh well. Cause like I'm almost definitely gonna need to. I'm gonna get the gas cans out. I'm gonna get the nether wart out, and I'm gonna I'll get some gunpowder out. I'll get this out. I think that's all I need for the potions I want to make today. Oh, that's already done? Damn, okay. But, so, first things first, I need the water bottles. I was about to say that, but, yeah, I need some of these. And I also have 3 strength potions that I could upgrade. Already. So, oh, nope, those are just done. I didn't realize that would go like that. Give me these back. Heck, I only need to put in one. So, first step for every potion except for one is to toss in nether wart to make an awkward potion. Every potion starts out like this except for the potion of weakness, which is just a straight fermented spider eye directly into it. Going back up here to change this. Because we may as well hear the regular version too. So I'll leave that there. And then we need... That's not a lot more elaborate. Anyway, I need to turn that flip down. Give me a sec. I turned that down by like 60%. Okay, that's a lot more background noisy. So, first things first. Everything except for the potion of weakness starts by making an awkward potion using nether wart, like we've already done a couple times. And then I'll explain what I'm doing as we keep going. By adding glows, so once you have your desired effect, we're going into what items you need for those effects. You can put in a glowstone to get an enhanced effect, or redstone for a longer lasting version of the regular effect. For the sake of this video, I'll just be calling these the plus variations. And actually, I think I want these to get one of these. Gunpowder. Gunpowder turns potions into splash potions. You can then use Dragon's Breath to turn splash potions into lingering potions. You can probably take a guess how we get Dragon's Breath. In general, splash potions will have a... I should actually convert these two, because I believe healing and hammering are exceptions to that rule. Because you'll generally get because these are instant. And, yeah, but for most average potions, you'll get a shorter duration out of a splash potion, and a dramatically shorter duration out of a lingering potion. But it constantly is applying the effect in an area, so it's a little bit better in that way. Or got a little something to make up for it, more accurately. Glowstone ducts will make the effects longer, redstone makes it last longer, as I just said. In addition, a lot of potions can be changed into a inverse version of themselves using a fermented spider eye. I will go over these as we go through the list. Nether wart's used to make awkward potions, which is the first step in anything. If you do any other step first, you're not getting a potion. I don't know if that applies to splash water bottles, though. Not for 100% certainty, at least. Oh, frig. Didn't mean to do that. So there's a waste of a splash healing potion. These are done. Regeneration has been an exception. It is actually better to get redstone dust for a longer duration on that one, but Yeah, for the sake of this video, I'll be calling duration effects X the plus version of potions. Because I feel like that kind of gets across what they're useful for a little better. Or that just for convenience sake, more accurately. I'm stumbling on my words a bit here. Sorry. A bit of multitasking. Come on. Gonna say a bit of multitasking troubles. I'm gonna replace these so I have an extra full set I can convert into better potions. And I'll finally stop interrupting myself and finally get into the actual oh, that's already awkward potions. That's awkward! Pun not intended. Let's get into things. Potion of Swiftness is made by adding sugar to an awkward potion. It has... and this is pretty standard. The level... I will point out that anything that does not follow this general time scheme, but the average duration is level 1 is 3 minutes, level 2 is 1.5, and the long-lasting plus duration is 8 minutes. For swiftness, your running walk speed is boosted by 20% at level 1 and 40% at level 2. And I'm getting interrupted again. And by my potions already being done. Unless I'm trying to explain them. But yeah, we'll get into why I prefer long resisting. It's just long resistance is better effectiveness. Let's just give me all the water balls now. Because, yeah, I think I want a couple of swiftness potions. And I'm not going to make all my potions for, like, right this second, now. So these can go back. I'm going to take those puffer fish in this magma cream, though, because those might come in handy. And I would definitely like swiftness too, because if I'm popping the swiftness potion, it's because I need to get somewhere fast now. But, anyway, leaping needs a rabbit's foot. As we've seen here, sugar is needed to make a swiftness potion, so it's just an energy drink. Leaping, made with a rabbit's foot, will boost at level... This has the average duration, and it will boost your jump height by half a block at level 1 and 1.5 blocks at level 2. And if you added a fermented spider eye to either swiftness or leaping, which is jump boost, you will get the slowness potion instead. Negative effects, and this is all for the drinking variants. You need to cut that down for swift. Actually, I think I might have done the splash potion for these. Anyway, slowness 1 lasts for 1.5 seconds. Slowness plus for 40. And level 4, it skips straight to the 4th level of the effect. is 20 seconds long. It also will actually keep whatever state your other potions were in if you added when you added the eye. So add a fermented spider eye to level 2, you get the level 4 variant. I'll leave one of. I'll take one of these puffer fish. I'll toss those into there. And I'll still have to decide what the last potion's gonna. I think I know what the last potion's gonna be. Actually, it's gonna be more instant healing. But anyway, if I can stop getting interrupted. Slowness, it makes it so that you run and walk slower by 15% per level. So 50% slower level 1, 60% at the 4. Now then, for the next one, Strength. Boost your damage. It has the average positive effect duration. It boosts your jump height or it boosts your damage by 3.5 at level 1 and 6 at level 2. So, just double that and you have the actual damage. Raw damage, because 1 hat is 2 health. And as you've seen, add Blaze Powder to Awkward Potions for that one. Healing is adding a Glistening Melon. And instant healing is instant. There is no duration to be had. Speaking of though, I want to increase these durations because these ones don't have plus variations. I would like all of these. And all of these as well. Oh, and ooh, I'm gonna have one left over not upgraded. Alright, how does that math check out? Oh, I have one in my inventory that's upgraded. That's how. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab these potions now so I can upgrade them as well. And here we get fire resistance. And here we get water breathing, which these two will be useful in the future, especially the water breathing one. And when I get to what I'm using it for. And I also need back one extra redstone. Real quick, give me that. And I think I also only need one more glowstone. No, I need 2. And I'm gonna switch this to regen actually. But now that we got the long regen, let's toss these in, and this, and this. Yes, and I'll get back to the actual, like, potion making chat in a second. And we're gonna toss that in, and that will be the last thing we need. But anyway, no, we already went over that. Healing will heal 2 hats at level 1 and 4 at level 2. And it's adding a glistening melon to an awkward potion. It's pretty basic, and the effects are instant. Harming is the opposite, and it is the exact as the harming does 6 damage, which is 1.5 hats at level 1 and 12 at level 2. So, correction, it would be 3 hats at level 1 and 6 at level 2. I don't know why I didn't just do that basic conversion. But, distractions are now out of the way since we've already gone through all of our potions. Since I wanted to make. Anyway, before I got distracted, harming is gotten by doing a fermented spider eye into a healing or poison potion. Poison is what's up next. Adding a spider eye to an awkward potion. Its durations are 45 seconds at level 1, 21 seconds at level 2, and the plus variation is a 1.5 minutes. It does a 1 damage or half a hat every 2.5 seconds at level 1 and every 1.2 seconds at level 2. There will be a potion with those exact same times. This has gone from the spider eye to the awkward potion. This is a regular one, not a fermented eye. Regeneration is very short in durations. It has actually it's almost the same durations, lasting at level 1 45 seconds, at level 2 22 seconds, and 1.5 minutes at level 3. And this is one where you actually get a better bang for your buck if you make it last long. It'll just be slower, but you'll heal more overall. You heal a hat every 2.5 seconds, or 2.5 at level 1. And you get one every 1.2 seconds at level 2. This is from the adding a gas tier to an awkward potion. Fire resistance just makes you immune to fire, and it has no level 2 version. At level 1, and this includes lava, by the way, so you can swim in lava with this. And it lasts 3 minutes at level 1, 8 when upgraded with a plus to the plus variation. And you get it from adding a magma cream to a awkward potion. With the exact same durations are water breathing, which lets you not drown underwater from adding a pufferfish to an awkward potion. Night vision, which lets you see in the dark, gotten by adding a golden carrot to an awkward potion. Invisibility, which makes it so that your skin cannot be seen. Any armor you have equipped, though, and anything you're holding is still seen. And this is by adding a fermented spider eye to the night vision potion. Total Master is very different in its duration. At level 3, it skips from 1 straight to 3. It lasts 20 seconds, and it gives you both slowness 4 and resistance, which lowers your damage. The resistance effect is what scales off of your duration. I didn't have exact numbers for this one, but at level 4, it lasts 20 seconds as well, and if you give it the plus variation, then instead it will last 40 seconds. Gone by adding a turtle shell, something we haven't made yet, and yes, I mean made, to an awkward potion. Slow Fallen is gotten from phantom membranes, gotten from phantoms, which you haven't seen yet. They spawn if you spend too long without sleeping, but I'm always either on the Mushroom Island or sleeping, so we haven't really seen them. Regardless, though, you fall slower with slow falling. It lasts for 1.5 minutes at level 1 and 4 minutes at with a plus variation. With the same duration is weakness, no level 2 effect on this one, and it lowers your damage output by 2 hats, or 4 damage. And this is from adding experimented spiderite to a water bottle. So this is the one I mentioned that you don't need a friggin'... It's the one I mentioned that doesn't actually need... What am I trying to say here? The one that doesn't need to be made into an aqua potion, so you don't need another wart for that one potion. Then finally, with 1 to 3... With only level 1, lasting 3 minutes regardless, are Weaving, Oozing, Infested, and Wind Charge. Those are the negative effects gotten from those are the negative effects generally triggered from the ominous trial spawners we saw last episode and the one before. Weaving spawns cobwebs where the affected dies, and it's gotten by adding a spider web to an awkward potion, so you can make this for yourself. There are effects that you can't make potions of, and I've not listed them here. Oozing will spawn 2 medium slimes when the affected dies, gotten from adding a slime block to an awkward potion. Infested, there is a 5% chance when hit to spawn 1 to 3 silverfish, a mob we haven't seen yet. And it's gotten from adding stone to an awkward potion. I've seen this not entirely accurately shown as a good way to mine. It works because the silverfish will generally take a lot of damage, die, and just keep summoning more, and only getting rid of stone. The issue is getting enough of the potion that this is viable outside of creative. I wanted to talk about that. It's not that useful outside of creative mode where it doesn't matter. Finally, Wind Charge creates a wind charge when killed. Who would have guessed? Gone from adding a Breeze Rod to an awkward potion. There's also the Bad Omen we've seen, which triggers raids in the harder trials. There's a Darkness effect which makes it hard to see, gotten from Wardens. Apparently I did list them, just not duration. But yeah, Wardens will trigger Darkness. It's basically the opposite of Night Vision, even though there was also another effect that was the exact same thing, Blindness, which was just... yeah. And Levitation, which does what it says on the tin from Shulkers, which we won't be seeing for a while. There's also some effects only from commands. Health Boost, which increases max hats. Blindness, which I mentioned is Darkness. And Nausea, which is the same effect as when you stand in a nether portal, making things weird and wavy. Also Luck, which boosts your luck. We've mentioned this one. It's never actually been in the game. Except for, like, I think there's a very obscure way you can get, like, an arrow of luck. But those are all the effects and potions. And we've made our potions for our end journey when we make it. That's gonna do it for today's episode, folks. Hope you have enjoyed, and next time we'll be working on finishing the interior of the castle floors and walls, because I want to make sure we get that done before we head to the end dimension. See you guys then. Bye-bye.